This is Nick Douglas for Adventures of a Sailor Girl here at Sailing World Cup Melbourne, the final for the World Cup in the beautiful St Kilda Sailing Precinct. I'm with Yolanda. Yolanda, you're one of the volunteers here for the event. What's your position this week?
It's a sign in and sign out for all the sailors to come and get their little
Trackers.
trackers. That's it.
I'll put that word in your mouth for you.
Thank you very much for that. I call them knickknacks.
Knickknacks. Excellent. Well, that almost rhymes with track. But it's very important for the viewers at home that are watching these amazing sailors in action.
Yes, they're
Excellent.
fantastic.
Now, are you a sailor yourself, Yolanda?
I used to be before I got married in the 60s.
Yeah.
I used to sail the quick cats.
Oh, amazing.
So people will understand from that era. Viv and I were the first girls to sail on the quick cats, and we were nutty. They called us nutty. But we had fun.
That's amazing, and that's what it's all about. Is that why you volunteer for an event like this? I mean, sailing doesn't exist without its volunteers, so it's lovely to see you doing this.
It is, thank you. I get great kicks, and that's another reason why.
Yeah.
And I think if we all did little bits and pieces, put in, we'll have more people coming. What country?
Austria.
Austria. Beautiful. I love Austria.
Can I just spot right now? Yeah.
Yes. And you've got to come here for the beautiful weather. Enjoy yourself. And that's what we have to do.
Oh, you are such an amazing character.
Oh, thank you.
I just see you, these sailors are signing on and it's something so mundane to them, but you're so excited about it.
I am, because it is. Every day you wake up and it's fantastic. The sun's going with a smile, and you put a smile on everybody's face, and we start.
And you're meeting people from all around the world.
All over the world, yes, and they're all great. They all got their little bits and pieces, smiles. There's a scooter going past us. Fantastic.
It's all on down here. Now, is this your first year volunteering, or have you done it for a few?
This is my second.
Your second?
Yes, my second.
So obviously the first one didn't... Third!
Third, yes, third.
Excellent. And will you come back next year?
I'll always come back.
You'll always come
I
back.
love volunteering for all these projects and meeting all the young ones and the old ones like us, yes. And you make terrific friends. So everyone who wants to volunteer, no matter what age you are, come through.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Yolanda, for your time and your energy, and to all the volunteers out there that are a part of Sailing World Cup. Oh, you're beautiful. Thank you, Yolanda. Lovely to meet you.
Same here.
This is Nick Douglas for Adventures of a Sailor Girl at Sailing World Cup Melbourne at the beautiful St Kilda Sailing Precinct.
Magnificent. What a great precinct. I mean, this is just sensational. Looking up here at all the boats and the beautiful skyline down there and the sea bars and all the boats. Fantastic.
You're not biased at all, though, are you?
No, look, I love Sandringham, but I absolutely in favour of actually opening out the Sailing World Cup to being this part of Melbourne, because I think it just opens and makes it available for so many people, the public. It is just sensational.
You're a local, but you know these waters better than anyone. What do you think is the key to Sailing World Cup Melbourne? What is it that keeps people coming back? Like yourself, you volunteer year after year.
Well, I've been doing it since 1964 when we started the Nissan Regatta.
How's that all?
So that's all. So I've been involved in a few years in this one. But I mean, it is a premier event of our sailing calendar in Australia, and I mean, I just love the sport, and I just love the principle of having the best in the world come into, I think, what we say Melbourne is the most livable city in the world, and Johnny Bertram says we've got the best sailing waters in the world, and I think this here, where we are right now, is one of the greatest precincts that we can actually have for sailing. So you mix all that together, why wouldn't you be involved in the Sailing World Cup here in Melbourne? Magnificent.
Exactly, and we get free shirts too.
Oh, look, I love this. We talked about this shirt, and
we were talking about it off camera.
And your shirt, but I think it's beautiful. It's breathable. It's very distinguishing, and a little much better than the red ones. I think we got overdone with the red one, so having a purple one is really great. And Land Rover, I got to admit, magnificent. Carter Grange and Land Rover, both great sponsors. And Carter Grange at the back.
Yes, perfect.
And Land Rover at the front. I think it's great to have these great sponsors to make things worthwhile.
And do you know what I think is, you know, they're lovely shirts too, but it's really nice to spot out who's volunteering.
Oh, look, it is great. And I think we just had in the coaches before saying that all the people in the purple shirts walking around, and they know the spectators and the coaches and the athletes know there's a volunteer. If I need to know something, I'll go and talk to that person. And I think that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it is what it's all about. And the energy, I've spoken to a few people this morning and over the course of the event already who are volunteering their time. Your energy, I'm talking about the volunteers collectively, but also yours personally, is really what makes events like this happen.
Well, we go back, we just got to go back to the Sydney Olympics, and the energy that we had for the Olympics in Sydney was absolutely sensational. And I think here, the volunteers have come back and are back and they're back, and this is part of their life. They just love being here to put something back into the sport. And I think it's the camaraderie that goes with being involved in such a thing. They come back, oh, I've met someone, I haven't seen you for 12 months. And here we are again at another sailing venue.
I know, and it's such a family, and I know that we get addicted to it because it's just so much fun. But that said, you do have an important role to play, Ross. What is that for this event?
Well, I'm the IRO, or the I'm an IRO, but I'm the principal race officer for the local principal race officer. Adrian Stoggold is the world sailing principal race officer, looking after, but he needs his hand held.
Yes.
Being the local and being the principal race officer for many years at this event, I probably know more about this than most other people in the world. So for my expertise and what I do know is that I'm here to make sure that the event runs successfully on the point of the athletes get what they want, the coaches get what they want, the spectators understand what's happening, and everything runs smoothly.
And you do a great job at that, and all for just loving being involved with the sport.
It is. We don't get paid for it. I'm an absolute volunteer, and I do get a shirt. And
a lot of hugs?
And a lot of hugs, and I get 2 free beers at the end of the day.
Well, that works all right.
Works for me.
That's fantastic.
Great.
Well, thank you for your effort. I've said it to a few people over the course of the event, but sailing wouldn't exist without volunteers like yourself. So thank you on behalf of everybody here for doing everything that you do.
Thank you, Sailor Girl. Lovely.